And now, Effective Communication with Phil Zeller, CEO, Dale Carnegie, Southwest Michigan.
Make sure you're strapped in today. This is going to get very profound quickly. Why? Because we seek the truth, we seek the skills, we seek the ways to improve our lives. Dale Carnegie said that fear is the result of a lack of confidence. A lack of confidence is the result of not knowing what you can do. A lack of knowing what you can do is caused by a lack of experience. A lack of experience is caused by a lack of doing something new. Ha ha! Boil it all down, simple, quick. Dale Carnegie did. Yes. The father of the self-help movement himself. Dale Carnegie makes every complex issue seem so simple. That's why I love Dale Carnegie, because it's rooted in common sense. We don't get caught up in theories. We focus on common sense, and that's what we do on Effective Communication here. Check this out. I'm going to share with a quote. Let's break it down real quick for you. Fear is a result of a lack of confidence. Well, that makes sense. You fear things that you are not confident with going after and being able to manage and control and overcome, right? A lack of confidence is a result of not knowing what you can do. Yeah, well, you don't know what your options are. You don't know how to overcome it. You don't know how to deal with the situation you're faced with. So you don't have the confidence to overcome it because you don't know how to overcome it. And then not knowing how to overcome it and not knowing what to do is caused by a lack of experience. Well, you haven't had experience in this area. Nobody's trained you. You haven't gone through this before. You don't know how to deal with the situation you're faced with. And then he says that a lack of experience is caused by a lack of doing something new. Wow. How many times in your life do you have the opportunity to push yourself and build your confidence? You ever ask yourself, how confident are you? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your capabilities and what you have to offer? Because the interesting thing about it is, in my career, I found out that dealing with leaders and dealing with salespeople and being in business is that confidence buys from confidence. We like confident people. We like to be surrounded by confident people. We want our children to be confident. We want our significant other to be confident. We want our employees to be confident. We want everybody to be confident. How do you get there? How do you get there? How do you build your confidence? Well, as Dale Carnegie said, you got to do something new. You got to put yourself out there. You got to try something new. You got to push yourself. And we know that not everybody around you is going to push you. If you have a great mentor in your life or a great significant other or great family members or somebody or a great coach who's pushing you, that's great. That's fantastic because they're helping to get you to challenge yourself. And that's where the growth occurs. That's where your confidence builds. Well, you can also do it for yourself. And these are things that you've got to be thinking about yourself right now and asking yourself, am I confidently putting my best foot forward in what I'm doing to communicate who I am and what I have to offer? I'll never forget I was 21 years old and I was working for a major corporation. As a matter of fact, that company was IBM, a wonderful company all around the world, a global company, a Fortune 100 company, an awesome company. And I was selling for them. And I remember the sales management job came open. And I thought to myself, you know what? I would like to become the sales manager. That would be a great next step for me in my career. And so I went to the person above me and I said, I'd like to apply for this job. And the person said, well, Phil, you can apply for it. There's nothing stopping you. Just need to let you know that you're probably not going to get it. And I said, well, help me to understand why I'm not going to get it. I'd like to grow. I'd like to push myself and go further. He said, you're not going to get it because you are our top salesperson. I said, excuse me? He said, yeah, you're our top salesperson. You're out there selling more than anybody on our team. You're a wonderful salesperson, and we can't afford to take you off the street. Because when you're in management, you don't really have the time to sell, and we need you to sell. And I said, well, that sounds great for the company. What about me? And he said, what about you? You're doing great. You're selling great. You're making lots of money. Isn't that great? And I said, and I want to push myself. I would like to become this manager and push my career forward. And he said, well, I'm sorry, Phil, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen right now. Maybe some other time, not now. And in that moment, I said to myself, if it's meant to be, it's up to me. So I turned to him and said, well, you know what? Hire somebody else. And after 6 months, if they don't work out and the sales for the whole team don't increase, then let them go and put me in that position. And I'll tell you what, if you put me in that position after 6 months because the sales didn't increase, not only will I increase the sales of the whole team, I will still promise you to be the top producer for this organization where I'm at. He said, you'd be willing to do that? And I said, yeah. And I said, you know what? And if I don't do it, you can fire me. 6 months later, 22 years old, I became a sales manager for a Fortune 100 company. Folks, my only point to you is you have this ability in you. It's not just me. I'm not special. You're special. Push yourself. Try new things. And as you try new things, your confidence will grow as a human being. Now go make it happen for you.